A Sigma male's true essence emerges when he enters extreme survival mode, when he is unfazed by chaos, unconcerned by uncertainty, and unstoppable in his quest for his objectives. Imagine a man in the wilderness, no backup, no safety net, just him versus the elements. What does he do? He adapts. He thrives. He dominates. When society crumbles, resources vanish, and only the resilient survive. One man chose a different path. He abandoned a life of jobs, social circles, and safety nets, not out of recklessness, but necessity. Sensing a weakening society, he retreated into the wild, embracing self-sufficiency over dependence. In the harshest conditions, he honed survival skills, transforming into an unstoppable force, a lone wolf thriving in adversity. As chaos took hold, his readiness shone, proving true strength lies within a powerful mindset rather than numbers. In this video, we explore how Sigma males adapt, survive, and dominate when everything falls apart. Discover the raw, unshakable power of the Sigma lifestyle and learn how to unlock it for yourself. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe for more insights on extreme survival and mental fortitude. Now witness the relentless evolution of unwavering isolation for strategy. When chaos erupts, most people fall into two categories: fight or flight. They scramble, looking for someone to follow, a system to trust, or a leader to guide them. But a Sigma male, he operates differently. His first instinct isn't to panic, it's to withdraw, not out of fear, but out of necessity, because survival isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about seeing the game before the pieces move. This is where the Sigma's mindset sets him apart. He doesn't rely on institutions, governments, or groupthink. Why? Because history has proven that when the pressure rises, these very systems collapse. The stock market crashes, leaders hesitate, and the masses spiral into hysteria. Meanwhile, the Sigma disappears, not in defeat, but in strategy. He isolates himself to observe, calculate, and prepare. Psychologist Carl Jung once said, "The man who looks outside dreams, but the man who looks inside awakens." Sigma males embody this truth. While others grasp for external reassurance, the Sigma turns inward. His self-sufficiency isn't arrogance, it's intelligence. He understands that emotional decisions lead to fatal mistakes. Instead, he steps back, gathering information, weighing possibilities, and choosing action over reaction. Consider historical figures like Nikola Tesla and Leonardo da Vinci. Both operated outside societal norms, isolating themselves to perfect their crafts. Their solitude wasn't loneliness. It was power. Likewise, in moments of crisis, a Sigma isn't looking for comfort. He's looking for control over his own destiny. While the world reacts in chaos, the Sigma moves with purpose. His strength isn't in numbers. It's in knowledge, adaptability, and the ability to remain calm when the rest of the world is losing its mind. Number 2, adapting to the environment. Sigmas possess an almost supernatural ability to adapt, a skill that sets them apart in every situation. Whether it's economic turmoil, societal collapse, or surviving in the wild. While most people cling to their routines and resist change, Sigmas remain fluid, adjusting their strategies without hesitation. They don't mourn the loss of stability. They anticipate it. History has proven that adaptability is the ultimate survival trait. During the Great Depression, while millions struggle to cope, self-reliant individuals thrive by learning new trades and bartering for resources. Sigmas have this same mentality. If money loses value, they master alternative economies. If technology fails, they revert to primitive skills. If a corporate system collapses, they create their own streams of income. Their ability to rewrite their playbook overnight is what keeps them ahead of the game. This mindset isn't just about survival. It's about dominance. While others freeze in uncertainty, Sigmas move with precision. If food becomes scarce, they don't complain. They learn to hunt, forage, or grow their own. If the rules of society change, they don't waste time resisting. They adapt faster than anyone else. They aren't attached to comfort or predictability, which makes them nearly impossible to break. This is why a Sigma male never truly loses. He doesn't see setbacks. He sees challenges that sharpen his skills. He doesn't dwell on failure. He extracts wisdom from it. His ability to stay one step ahead isn't luck. It's a carefully crafted mindset of resilience and reinvention. When the world panics, the Sigma male thrives. Number 3, survival through self-sufficiency. In a world where most people place blind faith in governments, corporations, and societal systems for their survival, the Sigma male walks a different path, one of complete self-reliance. He doesn't just survive. He thrives because he prepares for realities most ignore. Master of the essential survival skills, while the average person panics at the thought of a power outage, a Sigma male can build a fire, construct a shelter from raw materials, and purify water using techniques most have forgotten. He knows that these aren't just primitive skills. They're the foundation of true independence. When society stumbles, he won't be scrambling for resources. He'll already have the knowledge to sustain himself. Strategic and tactical thinker beyond physical survival. A Sigma male owns his self-defense and tactical awareness. He understands that personal security isn't just about brute strength, but about outthinking threats. He studies situational awareness, resource allocation, and adaptability. Because in times of crisis, those who can analyze, adapt, and act quickly will be the ones who prevail. Psychological endurance. The power of mind over matter, perhaps the most defining trait of the Sigma male, is his mental fortitude. Most people crumble under isolation, fear, and uncertainty, but he embraces them. He's conditioned to handle solitude without despair, face uncertainty without panic, and overcome fear through mastery of his own mind. While others seek comfort in external validation, he builds inner resilience, becoming a fortress that no external collapse can shake. The world may crumble, but a Sigma male will always find a way to rise, because his power isn't tied to society. It's built within. Number 4, mental toughness, the unshakable mindset. Extreme survival isn't just about braving the elements or enduring physical hardship. It's a test of the mind. History has shown that those who survive the most brutal conditions aren't necessarily the strongest or fastest, but the ones with unshakable mental resilience. And this is where the Sigma male thrives. While others panicked out and succumbed to fear, he remains composed because he has already battled and mastered his inner world. A Sigma male understands that survival isn't about reacting emotionally. It's about calculated decisions, self-reliance, and adaptation. Consider the stories of elite survivalists like Navy SEALs or legendary lone adventurers. Their ability to stay calm under pressure, to think critically when their body is on the verge of collapse, is what sets them apart. Sigmas operate the same way in life. They embrace solitude, not as isolation, but as training. By being alone, they learn self-discipline, sharpen their instincts, and cultivate an iron will. And thrown into chaos, whether it's a physical survival situation or a high-stakes challenge in life, he doesn't hesitate. He assesses, adapts, and acts with precision. His mind has already rehearsed hardship, so when real adversity comes, he treats it like another challenge to overcome. He doesn't crumble. He becomes sharper. While others seek validation or reassurance, he relies on his own inner compass. In a world where most people fold under pressure, the Sigma male stands firm, not because he's superhuman, but because he has already faced the most formidable opponent, himself. Number 5, embracing minimalism and efficiency. A Sigma male doesn't just embrace minimalism, he masters it. In a world obsessed with consumerism, where people mistake abundance for security, he understands that true survival isn't about stockpiling, but about adaptability. While others clutter their lives with possessions they rarely use, he refines his existence to the essentials, ensuring that every item, thought, and action serves a purpose. Imus of ultralight backpack. Experienced hikers know that carrying too much gear slows them down, making them vulnerable. A Sigma male applies the same principle to life. He strips away excess, be it material possessions, unnecessary social obligations, or mental clutter, so he can move efficiently through any situation. He is not weighed down by debt, meaningless relationships, or the pressure to control. Psychologically, this gives him a strategic edge. Studies in cognitive science suggest that decision fatigue increases when faced with too many choices. The Sigma male eliminates the non-essential, freeing up mental energy for what truly matters. This is why he remains composed in crises while others crumble under pressure. In survival scenarios, he doesn't panic buy like the masses. Instead, he sharpens his ability to stretch resources, adapt, and innovate. He understands that scarcity breeds ingenuity. While others waste food and energy, he maximizes every resource, finding ways to make a little go a long way. By embracing efficiency over excess, the Sigma male remains untethered, ready to move, adapt, and thrive, whether in society or off the grid. His minimalism isn't just about having less. It's about possessing only what is necessary for true freedom. Number 6, mastering the art of invisibility. Survival isn't just about brute force. It's about strategy, awareness, and knowing when to act. Sigmas understand this better than anyone. While most people crave attention, validation, or dominance, Sigmas thrive in the art of invisibility. They don't move recklessly. They move with intent. History and psychology back this up. The human brain is wired to notice high energy, attention-seeking behavior, but it often overlooks those who remain silent and composed. This is why Sigmas become ghost-like figures in social settings, blending in when necessary, observing patterns, and staying unpredictable in high-stakes environments. Whether it's corporate politics, survival scenarios, or social dynamics, the loudest person in the room is often the easiest target. Sigmas, they stay quiet, analyzing everything. Even in nature, the most successful predators aren't the ones that roar the loudest. They're the ones that remain unseen until the moment is right. Think of the panther stalking its prey, the owl hunting in silence. Sigmas embody this instinct. They don't act out of impulse or the need to prove themselves. Instead, they wait, calculating every move with precision. This ability gives them a survival advantage. In a crisis, they are the ones who slip away unnoticed, adapting and thriving while others struggle. They don't seek recognition, they seek results, and that's what makes them truly powerful. Number 7, turning isolation into power. Most people see isolation as loneliness, a void that weakens the spirit. But for a Sigma male, isolation is not a curse, it's an advantage, a tool for refinement. In a world obsessed with social validation, Sigmas step away not to escape, but to elevate. Solitude is where a Sigma sharpens his mind like a blade. History proves that great minds, Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, and Isaac Newton, flourished in solitude. Why? Because isolation removes distractions. It allows for deep thinking, creativity, and mastery. A Sigma doesn't need noise. He needs focus. While others drown in the opinions of the crowd, he listens to the only voice that matters, his own. But solitude isn't just mental. It's physical. A Sigma owns his body in isolation, training relentlessly without an audience. There's no need for external motivation. His drive is internal. He understands that strength isn't just muscle. It's resilience, endurance, and discipline. And then comes the ultimate transformation, control. When the world spirals into chaos, the Sigma remains calm, strategic, and unshaken. He thrives where others panic because he has mastered his emotions, his thoughts, and his purpose. While most fear being alone, the Sigma embraces it. Because in that silence, he doesn't just survive, he ascends. Sigmas, when survival mode kicks in, the weak look for leaders. The strong become the leaders. You were never meant to follow the herd. You were meant to thrive on your own terms. If this video resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and join this community of true Sigma warriors. Keep sharpening your mind, building your resilience, and living life with absolute independence.